Helen is with us to start off this hour in Houston, Texas. Hi, Helen. How are you?
I'm just fine, and you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
I got too much money in my checking and savings account.
Well, let me give you an address. You can just
do with it.
You can just send it to me. I'll give you an address.
Oh, okay.
We don't want you to be burdened with that, Helen.
I know.
So, how much money's in your account, sweetie?
Well, I'm probably about $35,000 over the $150,000 guaranteed between it, and I don't really know what to do with it. Just leave it there.
Gotcha.
CDs aren't giving anything,
No,
and I got a good IRA and a stock mutual fund. And
how much is in all of that?
Oh, quite a bit.
Over $1 million?
No, not quite.
Okay.
But it's getting close.
Okay, good for you. Well done.
And I have no debt except my expenses. I own my own home, my car, and I retired in 2008, and I don't spend money.
So how old are you?
77.
Okay. Well, way to go, hero. You killed it. You've done a great job with the money. I'm so proud of you. You're a millionaire. You ever thought about that?
Well, no, not really, and that quite. I know that I'm doing pretty good for my age.
You're doing good by any age, I'll just tell you. So here's the thing. The only downside of that money being in there is it's not got the FDIC insurance. As you said, you're over the limit on that. And that's the only downside. It's not earning any money is the other downside, but you've got plenty of other money that's earning money. And so you could do one of two things. You could leave it and say it's not going to earn me much. It just gives me a little extra comfort because I like a big pile of cash handy if I want some. Or if you want to move some of that money, you can move some of it into mutual funds if you wanted to. And, get some.
I've got enough in the stock market that I don't want to.
Then don't do it.
Do any more risk.
That's fine. Then don't do it. Because there's only two ways to go. Risk and make more. No risk and make nothing. And right now you got the no risk and you're making almost nothing, 1%, right?
Right.
And so you're not going to make a bunch, but that's okay. You're done great. If you want to just let it sit there, I wouldn't worry about it. Is it in a bank that's decent?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I wouldn't worry about it. I'd probably just leave it sit there based on talking to you. I wouldn't sweat it a bit. I think you've done a great job. Let me ask you, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Go right ahead.
Did you inherit all of that money, or did you guys save it up through your working life?
Saved it up during my working life.
So you started off with nothing?
Basically, yes.
Okay. I mean, you didn't start off with $200,000 or something like that?
Oh, no. I started off just putting aside every month out of my slim paycheck when I first started working in 59.
Okay. All right. And were you married?
No.
So you've been single your whole life?
Single my whole life.
And what was your career?
I was a registered nurse.
Okay. All right. And what was your average income during your working life?
Oh, probably around average, maybe around 50,000.
What was the most you ever made?
95,000.
Okay. So you got over $1 million total, including your 401ks, your mutual funds, all the different parts and pieces, and this cash that we're talking about totals up over $1 million. I'm wanting the young people listening to this that are 27 to hear how it's done. This lady's a nurse. She never made over $100,000, but she saved money every month and invested, I'm guessing, in your 403B, right?
When I first started, up until the 60s and the 70s, there was no kind of pension at all associated.
No, there wasn't. What did you put that money in during that time?
I put it in individual retirement CDs.
Okay.
And then when everything went busted in, 78? I rolled it over into an annuity, and then I started working for somebody that had a pension, and then we went to 401ks.
Yeah.
And I always put in the maximum amount.
Okay. While making $90,000 a year.
Right.
Way to go. Well, I just wanted these young people to hear the formula of how you become a millionaire, because some people are watching television and they think all millionaires inherited their money, and most of them are you. You're the prototypical millionaire in North America. You worked your tail off, you saved money, and you lived on less than you made. That makes you a hero in my book.
Oh, well, thank you. So right now I'm on Social Security and my investments, and it provides me with a good, flexible income.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you're doing fine.
And since I don't spend money, it just keeps building.
Well, maybe you ought to spend some. I think you've earned the right.
I just hate spending. I hate shopping.
Well, have you traveled?
Oh, yeah, I do travel a lot.
Okay. Where's the coolest place you've been?
Well, my family lives in the Las Vegas area, so I go there frequently.
Mm-hmm.
I allow myself a certain amount to give to the casino.
To donate to the casino. I love it. So what's the most you've ever lost at the casino?
Oh, probably about $600.
Oh, wow, you went big. I love it. It's fun.
My sister wins.
What's the most exotic vacation you ever took?
Australia and New Zealand.
Oh, that's nice. When did you do that? 1990. All right. By then you were already almost a millionaire. Yeah. I love it. You are something else, Ellen. I'm honored to speak with you. Thank you for taking time to call in. And if I were in your shoes, I would just leave that extra money sitting there. It's giving you more comfort there than it will any place that it's invested. And you have earned the right to enjoy your money as well as to be generous with it. And so very, very, very well done. You are a prototypical millionaire. Folks listening to this show, Helen is the real world. When you say you're going to punish the rich people, that's who you're talking about. You should be ashamed of yourselves, you left-wing nut jobs. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show. So you have to break the cycle. You have to flip this thing on its head and make it behave. You've got to get so fired up and wired up that your broke friends think you've lost your mind.